Mm, Only because you, you. Good morning, One Live. Good morning, Lauren. Let's see. All right, another beautiful day in the market. Uh, let's see BBY on its descent. Um, we got ear up today and BWV. I did take a trade yesterday as well. CEAR. So top movers on the market are looking like BBGI, BBIG, BWV. The trade that I took yesterday was on G-Box here. Um, so I got in a nice little support area, looking for a nice movement off of here, which I got into right before the aftermarket. Got in here at 220, entered 220, and then it ripped up here to 275. So that was a nice win on yesterday on G-Box. But today, wow, Bed Bath & Beyond popping back up there to the 25s again. Let's see if any of these have any kind of news catalyst. BBIG, this technology stock jumped 55%. It just had earnings report. Wait a minute, you switched accounts, Lauren? Or is somebody posing as you as the other account? What a Wild Open made 7% on ear. Nice. Yeah, I literally just started looking at the market a couple minutes ago once I got out of my meeting. Ear did a nice gap fill here, 250. Had a nice rip out today from the 250s up to the $3 just about. Oh, you traded ear yesterday in aftermarket? Nice. Very, very nice. Bed Bath & Beyond halted going up. Halted at 27.25. Has a nice double top up here though. 30-10 was that double top. So I'm not expecting it to just be blasting up a whole lot more. Only up 1% on the day. Moved from the 24, 23s up here to the 27s. Ear coming up here with a flat top right under the $3. A little bit of resistance there. Up 18% as of now, but we'll see how much profit it gives back and will it become unobvious. BWV, I don't know why that came up here. Blue water vaccines to evaluate platform's potential to develop monkeypox vaccine. Okay. So they're dealing with the monkeypox vaccine. I want to see how Bed Bath & Beyond opens, though. Current watch list over here. Current scans, rather. BWV coming on down, 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 down. So we got a little flat top here of the 454s on some more monkeypox news. All of these are looking very interesting, holding their greens on today. The SPY coming out here with a little bit of a gap down from the 429s down here to the 426s. After having some big moves up over the last couple of days. What's up, Lori Lee? BBIG. So BBIG, will it go ahead and give back most of its gains by losing 10 more cents? The news on ear is that they're doing over-the-counter hearing aids. So the FDA approved them to do over-the-counter hearing aids, which is quite nice, I guess, for those in need of hearing aids. You can just, instead of going through some long-winded process, just get them over the counter. Yep. BBGI on the hour chart does not look healthy. Crack back under the 142s will probably send it going down today. It is a much higher float than everything else that I'm looking at. BWV is something I'm going to have to find what kind of trend it wants to have on the day. Short-term trend. Ear holding up these levels of the 280s, holding right at this little indecisive top here. The high of this previous candle on ear was $3. So the $3 is kind of holding it here. BBIG right around that 150, but on the 15 minute it doesn't. See, on the 5 minute it looks like, oh yeah, this will be a great one. But on the 15-minute, we're still struggling with red. Still struggling at this flat top of the 155, moving like 5 cents. So not looking too interesting there. Still quite bearish to me. I was talking with Rooster in the Discord yesterday, and if you're not a part of the Discord, definitely become a part of the Discord, because we do a lot of like analysis that, I mean, I guess the people from YouTube just don't see, or Twitch. If you're in the Discord, you'll see us talking about the plays that we're looking at. You'll see us entering some trades. I was on with Rooster yesterday in the stock and chat, and I called out the move on whatchamacallit, G-Box, and took the trade, and it was a nice trade. So, you know, definitely join the Discord. Ear coming on back up here. Not making any new highs though. Got a little short range here. We can put a little bit more resistance up here to 318 and see how it struggles within this level. Will it create lower highs? Bed Bath & Beyond did open through another wick up there to the 28s. I mean, no one can say Bed Bath & Beyond didn't give them a chance to get out, right? It came up here twice to let people out. BBIG throwing that 155 up there. Still showing us some struggle though. Resistance all the way up here to the 165s. And I'm thinking the shorts will get hot and heavy if it starts forming lower highs in this range. Give me 1 second. I gotta take this call. All right. All right. What's up, Daniel B? Lauren, you got a new set of kittens. Lauren's how many kittens do you have? New litter of kittens, I mean. What did I say, a new set? All right, BBY. Just it had a nice little pin here, which is the a formation that a lot of people look for to buy in on, which is probably why they bought on this one. And it came up here and it immediately dumped, because this thing, it just is very bearish. I'm thinking, even though it's very indecisive on the hour chart, I'm thinking it could push down further down today. Here, we found a nice little struggle area for it. All it needs to do is start getting down and showing us that it can start to trend. Show us some nice little movements here. At this point, it's looking like a double top at $3. I mean, not a double top, a head and shoulders, with the shoulders being at $3 on the 15-minute. Touching the 3 there, tap, but still in this heavy short resistance. It looks good on the 5-minute, but it's still on the 15 heavy resistance area here. And then we see the reversal. BBIG is also in a heavy resistance area. And I know if it looked good on the 5, then I know it looked good on the 1. So think about the traders that are just trading on the 1 and the 5, or the 1 and the 2 or 3. They would have got caught in this not looking at the higher time frames. Looking at that, and I guess they could have seen it maybe if they drew it out here, but it's just more obvious on the higher time frames. If you drew it on the 5-minute, let's see, this is the top, and we have support down here. Or I guess it would be like this. And you'll say, oh, there's your resistance range. But, I mean, it's just more obvious up here. You don't have to do so much guesswork because it could just shoot straight through this with the right 15-minute setup. BBIG, volume starting to dry up there. It was a midday mover yesterday, shot from 74 cents up to $1.42. Had a little bit of a come down into the aftermarket and then ramped up one more time, but we'll see how people want to treat it. It is a higher float. Let me see what the float is on this thing, BBGI. The float is around 183.6 million. So very high float on that one. Here, taking a little dive there. Down to the 70s, back into these areas that it came from. We'll see how much profit it gives back on the day. And we'll see if it can actually return to highs. BBIG about to break down the 150s here. Testing hard and heavy at the 150 level. previous high from yesterday was the 142. Here pushing back down into these ranges under the 280. So let's go ahead and mark out the levels of resistance up here on ear. And then we'll jump over and look at the actual daily charts. We haven't even looked at the even larger time frames yet. So back within this area, a whole lot of resistance above that $3. Pushing it back down there. Let's go jump over here. Here. So we can see on the yearly chart, it's definitely been coming down. Had a little pop here. Daily chart for ear. Red on the day will be across of the 236. Definitely pushed down quite a bit here though. And it has a little gap down here as well. 217 up to the 229. So I wonder, is it going to try to fill that gap today? Let's look at BWV. This one I traded. Let me see. I think I traded this one way too early. I think I traded it when I saw it fall for some reason. I traded it, and that was just it was not good. But that was months ago. 514. Bottom of this candle is the 350s that it would have to come down to shift red on the day. So that one may be interesting to see if it can continue upward. See if we can get a test of the 4 though. It has a resistance right here at the $4 level. Wondering, could it get a test there and then try to go up again? But we'll see. So far, BWV will probably be the one that I'm watching for a retest of these highs if it can hold up. But as of right now, forming a nice little flat top right at the 450, about to try to re-enter a short area. I'm expecting some rejection up here though. Nice clear level of resistance there on the 5-minute. Looking like it wants to take it red on the 15 as well. Previous levels of support. I don't know right now. Nothing clear to me. We got to see if this is an actual trend. Will it respect this trend first? BBIG has given back too much. It's going to be unobvious. It's probably going to start losing volume here soon, giving back this much cash. So yeah, BWV is probably the one for me today. Bed Bath and Beyond, I think that one's going to be done. It's getting more and more sell-off. People trying to buy it up, hoping that it goes back higher, but I'm thinking they're going to get crushed in these levels between the 26. Let me see. Resistance of the 26 down here to the support of the 23s. I'm thinking it can go ahead and crush those people that are getting in here. These hour candles will be closing in 7 minutes for me. BWV volume is escaping it, but it's still holding up those gains. So we'll see. SPY is sideways today as well. No clear direction as of now. Let's look over the market watch here. TOS. See a lot of red out here. Of course, with all of this running up from yesterday, I mean, we had about, what, 20 stocks that were up over 40%. There's one popping up, JCSE. JCSE for me, up 19%. Just got the volume that I look for. So it's popping up there on the scans. Let me look into this one and see why is it up. Another one of these ugly chart patterns. Big fall, came down for a little bit, but I don't see any kind of catalyst behind JS or JCSE. Just a low float, so don't see any reasoning, but I can look into it. Let's see. JCSD. Okay, this is a initial public. Now, did I go to the right one? JCSE. Yeah. Initial public offering. Okay, this was another one of those IPOs 4 months ago. No news, no current news. Probably just has a low float. That's probably what's got it moving. Yep, 5.42 million in the float. That's pretty much all that's got it moving. So, not too interesting there. Let me see what kind of company it is. JE Cleantech Holdings Limited, 90 people working. Specialty Industrial Machinery in Singapore. JE Cleantech Holdings Limited, an investment holding company, designs, develops, manufactures, and sells cleaning systems for various industrial end use. applications in Singapore, Malaysia, and internationally. It provides various cleaning systems and other equipment, including aqueous washing systems, plating and cleaning systems, train cleaning systems, and filtration units. The company also offers centralized dishwashing services for food and beverage establishments such as food courts, hawker centers, cookhouses, elder care homes, and hospitals, as well as general cleaning services for what? It's just repeat for food courts. Okay. In addition, it leases dishware washing equipment. The company was founded in 1999 and is headquartered in Singapore. Okay, so it's a subsidiary of JE Cleantech Global Limited. Let's see if they're in the red. Let's see how red they are. Are they in the red? Statistics. They're not in the red. They're in the green, but they just don't have a reason to go up today. That's probably why their stocks or their ticker is looking like this. The price action is just, they don't know what to do. All right. Bed Bath and Beyond still consolidating, waiting for their next leg down is what I'm thinking. Ear is another one that's looking like it's going to have a leg down. BWV. Huge giving back of profit on this one from 5 down to 4. That's $1. So how many people can possibly come into this thing? $390s is the spot that it previously stopped at on the 5-minute. About the 390 level. Let's see if it gets that good old push on the 15-minute. Nice and red. All it needs is a little push now to go down. I'm gonna take JCSE off my watch. I'm thinking that's gonna be poison on the day. There'll be something better that'll come. Plus, it is in competition with BWV, and they both have those huge drops on their daily charts. Look at JCSE with this big drop, and I don't even know if you would call this a dead cat bounce. I mean, I don't know what this is. And then same thing with BWV out here. Look at how much profit it's giving back on today. Ugh. Came down to this $4 level though, but it's quite scary on BWV. I don't really like how much it gave back. Even though it is talking about monkeypox or whatever. Let's actually read what they're talking about. Blue Water Vaccines announces exploration of its virus-like particle VLP platform for use in monkeypox vaccine candidate. More monkeypox. This is kind of like the COVID thing. Things just kept coming out. COVID. But they got to be making some life-changing things happen for people to really get in on it. Okay, today announcing that the company plans to explore potential to develop a novel monkeypox vaccine. So the potential, okay, as monkeypox cases rise, blah blah blah. Blue Water Vaccine global licensing agreement with Cincinnati Children's to develop vaccines for multiple infectious diseases, utilizing the latter's novel virus-like particle. Right. So that is uninteresting. I don't know. That possibility, that potential there is very worrying on a stock like this. BBIG came down here right under the trend, has a previous bottom, the 140s. I believe what was red on BBIG? BBIG will be red if it crosses the 134s. Okay. So let's go ahead and draw that nice support down here. Going up and tapping that trend there, finding a little bit of resistance. That trend is right with VWAP, so we'll see if it gets slammed here, especially after this initial sell-off. Top was the 165. A lot of short entrances happening in here. BWV holding this $4 there, 405s. But I still don't think it's worth it with the amount of room that it's moved away from this resistance. The resistance is 450, and it came down here to about the right under the 4. But I'm thinking it can go ahead and break down. Here down here to the 262s, right on this previous body candle of the hour chart. 262, it may get a little pop up there. What, 10 cents? That's not worth it. 260 up to the that's 20 cents. 260, yeah, 260 up to the 281s. That's not worth it. Not on this. Maybe with some more confirmation, it could be worth it, but nah. All right, Sava, I see now. Let's see what Sava's looking like. Sava pushing through the roof. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't give me my what I'm looking for. Let's look at the news on Sava. All right, so let's see. NASDAQ futures retreat sharply. Allegiant, or no, I don't know how to say that. Agilent, Cassava Sciences, and some other big stocks moving higher. They did new filings show recent insider buying on Sava. Over $2 million bet on Cassava Sciences. Okay, let's just read. Okay, so Director Sanford Robertson bought a total of 100,000 shares at average price of $20.69. To acquire these shares, it cost around $2.07 million. Okay, so just insider buying on that one. Not interested. Let's see what else we got over here. Nothing else just sticking out. Fubo died from yesterday. It was ripping with Walmart. Actually, let me check Walmart. I guarantee. Let's see if it's down. Okay, Walmart had a huge rip at the open from 138 up here to the 142s. On this drop here, everything that was following Walmart with sentiment started dropping. Yeah, I mean some big drops. But yeah, Walmart powered back up there just like Bed Bath and Beyond. But Walmart has a reason to be moving like this because it's coming into the shopping seasons. BWV still holding up this $4 here. But yeah, it's going to end up retesting this high, or not the high, retesting this trend and end up dumping. Plus is in competition. Well, is it in competition with Sava? Sava's just been ripping anyway. Ripped from $24, $25-ish area up to the 32s. Oh, and a lot of times I see Daniel B in One Life say stuff about a watch list. Even if I had a watch list, if that watch list, if those tickers didn't meet the criteria for the day, they just wouldn't pop up. Like Saba just met the criteria and it popped up. So I don't want to be seeing it because it's not going to give me the setup that I'm looking for. It can rip all at once. You know, I want it to meet my criteria. Doesn't matter. I could be watching it for 12 years. If it's not meeting my criteria on the day, I'm good. 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Because I am day trading, not year trading or anything longer. Um, BTU short trade. Short trade will come soon. Criteria. Dang, B Bugatti must be your dream car. It's gotta be. Cause you bring it up a lot. I feel like we need to just go ahead and get you one. I feel like you would definitely appreciate a Bugatti. HH Trader, you need to talk to DB one on one on the phone. You missing something? Oh, he has a Bugatti. That's what I'm missing. DB already has a Bugatti. Never mind. So DB, never mind. He's already got a Bugatti. Our priest from the church have Bugatti. He is running online casino in his free time. Oh man. Oh my gosh. So the biggest volume bar on Sava was 2 million shares. 2 million shares on the day traded. And now giving a little bit of red. So we'll see if that insider buying is enough to hold it up. Let's see, from hold it up above the 30s really would be the challenge spot. BBIG coming up and testing this resistance, testing this previous resistance of the 155 here. I'm thinking it's going to face a lot of short pressure there. 155s. Coming up to about 50% of where it got pushed down from, which was the 165s. BWV losing out to everything else. 28,000 shares right there, sitting out there to be dumped. I'm guessing. We'll see if they get dumped here above that 155. Let's see. Spark for this chat, boring. Daniel B. Let's see, go to the restroom. Nah, I don't want to do stupid trades, Daniel B. You always tell you started off telling me that the majority of retail traders fail and do stupid things, right? So what are the majority not doing, especially when it comes to day trading? What are the missing criteria? Is it patience? Is it what are they missing? Because if I just trade without my criteria, I'll be just another trader, just another somebody pressing the buy or sell button, right? Ear hanging around VWAP. Let's see, ear. It's hanging around that trend too. I'm thinking it could dump off this trend though. Okay, Sava all the way back down to the 30s, giving everything back on the day like we thought it would, of course. And we'll see which one of these becomes a better option BWV holding this $4 again though, 393 level, but just hasn't shown me enough to the downside. Back across this 396. Back up here to this resistance though, there'll be a 60-cent run from here. 60-cent run, but what's the possibility of that happening on that news? The monkeypox news. Sava continuing its descent. I'm pretty sure somebody's shorting this right now. BBIG, quick tap back up there to resistance, but could not re-enter that short area above the 155s. Still getting a nice push down there. And on the hour chart, I mean, we can kind of see a trend forming. We'll see if it holds though. But gonna give it time to see if that's actually a valid trend line, because I don't know yet. Sava coming down right above the 30s, looking for that drop through the 30s on Sava. The bottom of this hour candle is the 2922s. So definitely looking for that crackdown. Donnell, you said 260 bounce area for ear. It's a possibility, but it's just way too close to this trend right now for me. If this is the right trend, I'm thinking it can slam a little bit. Just a little bit. $275s. It's coming right up to that. Testing right at the 280s. BBIG trying to retest this area again of the 155. Continue to find some struggle to get back into this range of the 160s. On the hour chart though, the hour looks bullish, but it's only moving 5 cents per move. So we'll see if it gets more aggressive to the downside. Sava again, opening lower, opening at the bottom of this previous candle. Looking for another break of the 30-50s. And so now we have identified a nice area of resistance up here for Sava. We'll see where this candle closes, but at least we got a top. Here, 175. Let's see if it tests back down through this trend. 165 breakdown. BWV continues to hold that $4. Our chart still looks disgusting though. Give me 1 second. Somebody is at the house. Let me see. Try to swing. Sava go to 20. From 20 to 35, and now you say, what? All right. I don't know if I understand that. I don't know if I understand that one. One Life Sava goes from 20 to 35, and now you say, Are you saying that I want to buy it? Let's see. What's up, SB? Bringing the good vibes. BWV again finding resistance around this level. It's coming down. I'm very sure it's coming down. What is happening to the volume, bro? It's just drying up. Let's see if anything else is popping up here. Nothing else is popping on the scans as well. I'll be watching throughout the day if something pops up with a little bit of catalyst. Maybe I'll be interested, but at this point, I just don't see anything that is meeting my criteria. Dang B hates my criteria. He hates it, man. He says you need no criteria to trade the market. You just need to be able to press the buy button and sell button. That's it. No criteria needed. Matter of fact, you don't even need to see the charts. Just hear the idea of what a company is doing. Don't worry about the charts. Don't worry about none of that. You don't need no indicators, nothing. You just need to breathe and press the buy button. That's it. That's how people been doing it for years and getting absolutely destroyed in the market. Okay. BBIG reaching up there to the 155s, right on that level again, trying to get that 155 to hold, but it's just a struggle because it's such a large float and doesn't look like that many eyes are on it. Getting a push down off that 155 there. Not able to enter that previous resistance area. Let's see. My number one criteria is scanner. I mean, who does any trader not use a scanner? Like they just pull up a list of tickers and actually go down one by one trying to find a ticker that they like. What? 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 All you need to do is outsmart others. So you're saying you need an edge, Daniel B. So what is your edge, Daniel B? What's your edge in the market? If you need if so to outsmart, it's kind of like a lions hunting or wolves hunting. How are you outsmarting others? Are you just waking up and saying I'm smarter than everybody else, or do you have some type of edge above other people? You haven't used a scanner for the last 2 years, but you've only been trading one stock. What, Roblox and maybe Oxy? So you trade two, maybe three stocks. So you've been watching 10 stocks for 10 years. You don't really need a scanner with that strategy, and you're not really day trading a whole lot either. You're holding like 3 to 6 month periods. So it's just a different perspective on the market, right? And he's making 10K a week. Wow. That's cool. That's real nice. That's real nice. Don't want to spill the beans on my job outside of this, but that's nice. Sava getting absolutely wrecked. One life, you know what I do for a living. You talking about 20 bucks a week. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Here, BBIG. I take little swings in the market because why risk my real money? Why? Why? There's no reason. Trade with what you can, I mean, just throw away. Just put in the toilet and just flush. Put my other stuff in long-term investments, baby. Multiple portfolios. Okay, I got you one life. All right, so Dane B says, "How pick one or five stocks and watch them for a month. Then you become an expert on their movements. Think about that. Since you can't watch all the time, why not swing? Why? Well, I understand what you're saying. And technically, I guess I am swinging with the portfolios that I have. I've been swinging for about 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years on the trades that I'm into in those portfolios. So I guess you could say I am swinging. But I do this on the side as well because it brings in income as well. So yeah, I guess I am technically swinging as well. But the swings have been so long, I don't think it's a swing anymore. It's like a it's a long term investment rather than a swing. BWV coming up here right under the resistance again as well. Here getting a pump back into the 50, pretty much the 50% retracement of this descent. Probably about the 290 area. We should see some shorts jump back on it. What is 50% of this candle? 229 up to the 320s. Yeah, somewhere in here it's gonna get cracked. Sava. Sava. Who wants to buy Sava now? Right? This bottom that Sava had right here, 25s, during pre-market, it flatlined, gapped down, and came back and held this level right at the $25. So 25 up to 34 was the Sava play today. But now, just can't hold those gains, man. Just can't hold those gains. Here getting a little pump as well. I'd be heavily surprised to see this thing get above the 90s and hold. BBIG. I'm probably going to take this one off the watch. I think it has no reason to compete with anything else. Here, getting up there to the 290s, or going towards the 290s, not up there yet. 280s, 290s is where I'm thinking it's going to get that crack down. Let's see. $286s. Can we get a tap of the 290s? $288s, $289s. Right up there on the 15-minute, back to this flat resistance. 290 tap. 91s, 92s, 93s. Now let's see the fall. Shorts about to put their foot down in this thing. They got a lot of people on this false breakup here. 290 retest. $96. Small break of that 90. 6 cents above the 90. Almost got the $3. Now let's see it hold those 90s. 50% retracement into this short area. So it's all the way to 306. And the top was the 319. See how quick it can get back through those 290s. Got about 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. This will be a lower high as well on the hour chart. Hour got up here to the 309s, which is kind of like an odd number, really. 310s. Getting to the top 315 with a small break. Now what? So up 30% now. Got a nice little range down here. And we'll see if it can hold up on the day. Very interesting. 40% up. So I'm looking for a return to the 290s and a hold of the 290s, or right above the 290s. There was 299. Let's see if we can get all the way back down to the 290s. So this was a short area that we had marked out. It got through it, threw a little wick up there, but now it's already back down here. So we'll see how it holds. Right down to the $3. So will the $3 start to become that next level of paddling? The BWV not really doing anything. Okay, so yeah, ear definitely taking that top position. So what will the rejection out of this range look like? Or will it be able to hold out? Top side 315s. We'll let it go between 315 and 290. See if it can hold. $290, $299. Come on down. Getting pushed out of this this area of, I guess it would be supply, a supply area, back into demand. So we'll see if the demand is actually 290 here. Opening up a new candle within that short area. So that's kind of not good. If I was a short, I'd be getting more confident opening back up in my area that I can attack. All right, well, that thing's got to hold up the 90s. Sava has come down quite a bit as well, but big red candle, big push down on this chart. 2944 is looking like the area of the resistance that the bodies are settling on. This is a lot of short resistance. Shorts can hit this thing anywhere in here. BWV. Let's see. Bed Bath and Beyond still 129 million shares traded. It's crazy how many shares are people thinking this thing was going back up like it did on that first time. They're just gathering. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me read some of these. Let me see. Daniel B. No people. Hell, there's no. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. He says how it's like to know people. When you know someone for a year, it's different when you know somebody for a day. Um, if there is no secret in the market, just rationality. You are just following bad habits. Okay, whatever. Um, let's see. Question about the Dow thing. Question about Dow thing? What is Treasury represent under you guys' website? Treasury represent? Are you spelling that right? Let me look. Look at what you're saying. I know. Go. Okay. Treasury represent. Oh, you're asking what does the treasury represent? So the treasury is one, the revenues coming from the participants in the DAO. Um and what I mean by participants, the people that are actually doing the task to make money in the DAO. So a lot of our representatives right now are actual gamers and content creators. They A lot of them joined the network. They already had a following. They already had people, and they were like, "Oh, I can get paid by playing these games too. I can get money this way too." And so they joined, and they actually add to the actual treasury. And we also have contributions from investors as well into the treasury. So it's a multifaceted treasury. More and more people are getting in though, and contributing, whether it's money or if it's like connections. Like they have a network and they're like, hey, here's my network. Or if it's like if they're a developer and they want to do some programming or they want to do whatever for the DAO, they get paid out. So that and they get paid out from the treasury. So yeah, that's what the treasury is talking about. Let me see. Dow done. Let me see. One Life. You're looking at Kirk. Kirk. I was looking at Kirk yesterday. Kirk was looking very juicy yesterday. It was following Walmart sentiment. Kirk. But when Walmart started to fall, I mean, right around the same time Walmart started to struggle, Kirk started to struggle. And I was like, you got to watch Walmart to see what Kirk's going to do because it's riding that sentiment. Let me pull up Walmart too. Okay, Walmart. Is it still following Walmart? Had a rip. It's got a little bit more range than Walmart. Let's see, 142 came down to 141. So we got a little bit. I don't want to do it on the 5 minute. Let's look over here at the 15. 15 minute, we had a little bit of resistance up here. Walmart. And support, which was down here. It's kind of, I guess I could put the 140. 141. That whole dollar is support, but it's kind of flat. So Kirk, I wonder, is Kirk gonna flatten out as well? It had a nice pop up here at the beginning, from 520, dropped down to the 525s, this previous level down here, and popped all the way up to the 626. But let's see. Right now it's still holding within this range that was this where the body ended, which was the 550-ish area. Let me see this bottom here. Support was where it hit at first, 525s. And it's green on the day. Are you asking about a day trade on this, or are you asking about a swing trade? Because a swing trade, I'm thinking it's going to be very bullish because of Walmart. But a day trade, I don't know. I would have to kind of look into it. But swing trade, if Walmart keeps this little strength up and this thing follows it and all the other retails follow that, I'm thinking it's still bullish, really. It's already been on an uptrend anyway. So let's look at this trend line here. Where in the world did you start? I guess rather than looking at a trend line, we can look at the channel that it left back here. This channel came from the 3 and is making new higher lows. So that was a long tested one right there at the 3. Then it popped up out of this previous support level. Like it popped up, tested that level, came back down, touched the 3, and popped right through. And since then, it's just been short-term movements of Kirk from 347 up to the 380. So it was a 40-cent little rip where it tested this support and just continues to move higher. It's bullish to me, though, for real. Holding up over this 374, popped another one there. And I guess what you would have to wait on is some true consolidation, because it's just doing short-term pops, popping through these resistances. Let's see, 340 up to 382, 382 up to 427, and then a huge rip there during the during the intraday yesterday, and it's just kind of hanging here. So I would just wait for some consolidation between the 425 and the 626. Just give it some time to show you what it wants to do. I don't know if today will be the day to get in on it, especially after this rip. It's probably going to have to find a settling point. I don't know if $5 will be the settling point, but I'm thinking it can hold above the 425s. But yeah, I'll just wait to see where this thing wants to get true consolidation, because this pre-market consolidation here may or may not hold up. Let me see. More questions. Let's see. HH Trader, do you like Kirk? You have a treasury with money in it. What is that? That was a good upside move to ear. Yep. Right there at the $3. So is treasury a holding of cash, or is it a payout? It's a payout. So the treasury is constantly moving, because as people are playing the games or they're doing whatever they're doing for the DAO, they get paid a percentage, and a percentage goes into the treasury. The treasury is used for paying developers. The treasury is used for doing other things in the project. Like, let's say if we want to create a new DApp, or let's say if we want to bring on some more developers. Well, those developers aren't working for free, so we pay them from the treasury to work. And then I mean, it's just like a regular treasury. It's cash and crypto. I would say it's more crypto than cash, because most of the people that are working with the DAO and everything, they're very crypto savvy. So they're getting paid in crypto, they're transferring in crypto, they're doing almost everything in crypto. Plus the transactions are stupid fast. So if we want to pay somebody in crypto, they can have it within seconds. You know, it's not like we're waiting for bank transactions and all of this stuff. We're just like, hey, here's your crypto, boom, 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 and it's there. So, let me see. One life. When we leave the chat, there will be no stream. 10 people watching. We're not saying anything. Just many introverts. Yeah, man. People. The thing is, man, they don't have to. I do the stream. Some people just come in and watch, and they just enjoy the information and enjoy the analysis. Everybody's not going to be talking and everything until they get warmed up or whatever. Or if they see something that one of you guys say that is just crazy, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" You know, that kind of thing. But I mean, if they want to talk, great. I mean, it'd be good, but you know, the more input, the better. And some people just enjoy, you know, me talking about the stock market and just don't care about the chat. So I don't know. I say to each their own. Let them watch and interact like they want to. I feel like freedom of choice is the way that it should go anyway. Sava continuing its death stroll. BWV popped up there just a little bit. Ear, another pop as well in this. I'm just thinking the shorts are going to get more and more confident in this range. Continues to struggle to push out of this $3 range. Yeah, Lori says she's working, man. Some people working, some people are driving. You never know. So I just say, hey, if you can tune in, I appreciate every tune in. I appreciate every like and subscribe, but I don't really have any requirements for people to do, you know. You do you. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to continue watching today and see if anything better pops up. But I don't see anything that I'm particularly interested in taking trades on. BWV looking like it's going to get spotty today. Sava, I mean, it could pop up a little bit, but Sava's just looking like it doesn't have the news. And what? Look at this absolute drop off of volume, though. Just crazy, man. I don't know. But I'm planning on sitting on my hands today. I took profits yesterday on the trade with G-Box. I forgot how much it was. Let me see. G-Box. I traded it from this little pop here from the 220 up here to the 275s and just took the profit on the way up. But that was my only trade that I've made this week, I believe. Yeah, that's the only trade I've made this week was G-Box. Met the criteria, got what I wanted, and got on down. But yeah, that's it for me today on this stream. Anything else, I'll update you guys in the Discord if anything pops up, if I do take any trades. But the way it's looking now, I may not. I'm just going to go and do some work. But appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. If you're on Twitch, you know, you can hit that follow button if you enjoy the content. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And that's it for me today, man. If you're going to continue trading today, be careful. Definitely keep your head on a swivel and manage that risk. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.